If you're looking for a peaceful getaway, and maybe even a zen moment, about an hour northwest of Milwaukee is the town of Horicon, home to the Horicon Marsh. The easiest way to get there from Milwaukee is straight up I-41 to Allentown. From there, you'll take Wisconsin Route 33, also known as the 84th Division Rail Splitters Memorial Highway. The highway honors the men and women of the 84th Division of the U.S. Army, which served in World War I and World War II, and can trace their lineage back to Abraham Lincoln. A few miles outside Horicon, you'll pass the northern end of the Butler Ridge Wind Farm. You can see a number of them in the distance, but a few that actually border the road, close enough to cast a shadow. Once you arrive, you'll park near the Visitor Center. The center provides information, state-of-the-art interactive displays, and educational opportunities. It's open year-round and provides bathrooms, great views, and a nice place to relax. Since there's no admission charge, the gift shop helps to support the marsh. Just past the Visitor Center, the trails start down to the marsh. A few minutes later, and you'll be treated to beautiful vistas and the sounds of nature. The Horicon Marsh is a 32,000-acre complex of open water, wetlands, and prairie, and is home to the largest array of birds, plants, and animals in the Midwest. It's also the largest freshwater cattail marsh in the United States. Now, Horicon comes from the Mohegan word for clear or pure water, and if you come down, you'll see they named it right. Now, there are many ways to explore the area, including kayak and canoe tours, but I think the best way is just walk one of the many trails and enjoy it for yourself. And maybe get lost in the weeds in a good sense. The marsh offers 5 miles of trails and peaceful walks, as well as places to simply sit to enjoy the scenery, the wildlife, and usually the solitude. You may be off the beaten path, but that doesn't mean that it can't get crowded, which, as you can see, sometimes leads to a traffic jam. But like all traffic jams, eventually it will get more organized and the traffic will head off to their exit. So with a little patience, you'll get through it. For more information on the marsh, you can visit them at horiconmarsh.org. On your ride to Horicon, and along many of the back roads in Wisconsin, you'll see John Deere tractors working in the fields and even on the roads. Considering that it's one of the most popular farm tractors produced, and that it's made only a few states away in Iowa, it's easy to understand why they're a common sight. It's safe to say that John Deere helped make Wisconsin America's dairyland, but you might not know that in a sense, Horicon is helping to return the favor. As you ride into town, you may catch a glimpse of what else Horicon is known for. In addition to the farm equipment, John Deere manufactures an extensive line of lawn and garden equipment, with much of it built here in Horicon. In fact, the John Deere factory has been here for over 100 years and employs many third-generation and even some fourth-generation workers. It started in 1861 with the Van Brunt Brothers Cedar. In 1911, John Deere bought the business and continued to sell their farm-related products. In 1958, the factory became the John Deere Horicon Works. In 1963, they produced their first 7-horsepower 110 series long tractor. And in April 2010, they produced their 5 millionth lawn tractor. Today, they continue to produce the 300, 500, and 700 series lawn tractors. In 1993, John Deere launched the Gator model, which are now exclusively produced in Horicon. And 500,000 Gators later, they're still going strong. Unfortunately, you can't tour the facility, but you can take a ride by and see where some Wisconsin history is still being made. So if you're in the Milwaukee area and feel like a different type of getaway, consider Horicon. You'll not only get a sense of nature, but also take in a little local Wisconsin pride. And just for the record, I share in that local pride. Here's my John Deere lawn tractor, built right up the road in Horicon, Wisconsin. That's it for now. Be well, ride safe, and I'll see you down the road.